time is nigh. Open up your eyes to see the signs of the times. Got to be wise to all of their lives. Look to the skies from where my help comes. Wake up, got to wake up from the slumber. Don't let them pull you under. Rise up off the water. Never let them wrestle you into the mud.
Yes, family. Greetings in the name of His and Her Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, Empress Wazir Benin. Yes, family. One perfect balance. Yeah, I know we're behind the 8 ball tonight. 8 ball, get it? 8 ball. Yeah, welcome to Politically Incorrect, where we get it correct. If you're not correct, just call and correct us. We have a very interesting night here. Man, like I said, I wasn't going to come on. I was going to save it to Friday, but I figured I'm going to come on tonight, drop this information, then bring it all together on Friday night. I think that's the best. So tonight is kind of a homework night. You're going to need your pen for sure, and you're going to need your, smartphone, tablet, scan, screenshot, whatever. You got to write these links down. You got to watch these between now and Friday, so Friday would make more sense. What am I talking about? Worldcoin. What you need to know. Now, I'm not sure if y'all ever heard of it, but it's a major thing going on across the globe right now. This thing called Worldcoin, and the connection it has to do with the UN and the different agendas they have, especially one scheduled for 2024. We going to dissect this thing. We're going to look at it. I'm gonna give you mad information tonight. You gotta copy this stuff. You gotta go look it up. If you can download some of the videos and the information, do so, because they're probably going to move it shortly. Plus, I got to tell you what's going on up north in Canada. If y'all think I'm joking, this is why I'm telling you to write this stuff down or screenshot it. So before we go any further, let me go ahead and put my eyes in the sky here. Bam, 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 so I can see what's going on in cyborg space. And guess what, family? Yeah, it's that kind of time. So this is what's going to happen from here on. Let me go ahead and drop a little tune real quick. Nothing major. What should I do? Oh, man. I didn't even have a tune lineup. Well, I did kind of have a tune lineup. Not really. I wasn't going to play this. This is kind of, I'm going to put it on anyhow. It's kind of crazy. In fact, that's the name of it. KRS-One Crazy. KRS-One Crazy. My lyrics are crazy. Listen to the message, family. Just check the message, man. Just check the message. I gotta tell you, just check the message. Shout out to KRS-One, by the way. Oh man. You know what? Maybe I'll put it. I'll put this one. I'll do it for the studio version. Yeah, for the visual effects. Welcome. Go tell a friend and tell a friend, family. Politically Incorrect on. If you're now joining us, you're going to need a pen tonight. I got mad links for y'all, a lot of new information, and you need to know what's going on. This is the news when they don't tell you the real news. This is the real deal straight here, man. Go tell a friend and tell a friend. If you haven't done so yet, like, subscribe, follow, the whole 9 yards, and share the information. That's another thing, too. You got to share. We do our part here. You do your part there. Tell a friend and tell a friend, family. Tell a friend, family.
My lyrics is crazy. They must be crazy.
Yeah, that's fun.
My lyrics is crazy. Chris is the pharaoh with bow and the arrow. We double the barrel, gorilla apparel, the mightiest battle. Don't think of a battle. My lyrics is coming so crazy. Spitting a match with the actual factual front to the back of you, packing and cracking, you packing them back with you, looking them live at you. Lyrics is coming so crazy. Spitting with meaning, you see what I'm teaching your mind. I am reaching with all that I'm teaching, that love and that peace, and it never will weaken. The truth I am speaking is crazy. Truth I am speaking, get used to
speaking is crazy.
With proof of this teaching, I speak for a reason, so they can believe in the truth of MCing is crazy. Cracking the back of these rappers, I'm passing these actors, I'm faster. Spitting metal, that's a ripping clubs forever. We be coming better, spreading love forever.
Tell a friend and tell a friend, family.
pro. I'm spitting a flow that you know. Higher level thinking I come to show. Knowledge of self is a thing you must know. You see what they playing, they steady betraying the culture we making, exploiting and taking. Look at them faking what we are creating. Now you mistaken what's real and what's faking. This ain't what do for the money they making. They sell out their people, their culture, their nation. Sell out their soul for a radio station so they can be playing in heavy rotation. You see what I'm saying? Our culture they taking, but that's not enough. It's our spirit they breaking in. Only the culture can see what I'm saying, cause only the culture will see them betraying. You see what they playing, you see what they saying, and you cannot see us. Our people ain't slaying. Well, maybe you do it, then maybe you don't, and then maybe you will, and then maybe you won't. But it's our community that's losing hope with the greed and the crime, and the police are joking. And TV is playing, and hopefully don't a lot of people are dying. You see in them joke with that cheating and lying. You seeking the vote when they telling our people now this is they hope, but then anything change with the last vote. No, the time before that we pass on. Oh, we've been getting this chapter 11 while racists with weapons are shooting our reverence. A message from heaven with all that you get and get understanding, overstanding this lesson with all of the bling and the cash that you get. And you jumping for short, it's the boy you neglecting, the thieves and the liars, they all in your section. I'm bringing my people a different direction. Crazy.
Taking the people in a different direction. They trying to get you comfortable on the plantation. Listen to the things they be telling you.
I'm coming so crazy.
Listen to what they be telling you, family.
They must be crazy.
Eagles don't fly with crows, man.
Yo, so here goes another, my sisters and brothers. It's obvious KRS ain't like these others. I've been out the bed while they under the covers. I spit off the head while they babble.
Master teacher.
And I two with the one is my number.
KRS-One.
And I tour every summer with every year I get young.
Now you know.
But someone that doubt and continue to wonder is crazy. They continue to blunder. It's crazy. They continue to slumber. What I am teaching is what I'm expressing. I'm teaching the streets that the mind is a weapon. Like anything you can perceive in perception is what you will manifest all in your section. It's crazy. Set up your own direction. Crazy. Don't get caught up in complexion. Crazy. This is that reason I'm spitting and books getting written, cause you be forgetting it's crazy. My lyrics is crazy.
Tell a friend, family, politically
I'm coming so crazy.
That right there is crazy, man. That right there is crazy.
They must be crazy.
Man. I see you, Jackie. I see you, family.
My lyrics is crazy. Chris is the pharaoh with bow and the arrow. We double the barrel. Gorilla apparel. The mightiest barrel. Don't think of a battle. My lyrics is coming so crazy. Spit in a match with the actual factual front to the back of you.
Fire. Maria,
you look in them live at you. Lyrics is coming so crazy. Spitting with me, you see what I'm teaching your mind. I am reaching with all that I'm teaching. That love and that peace, and it never will weaken. The truth I am speaking is crazy. The truth I am speaking, get used to repeating. The youth I am reaching with proving and teaching. I speak for a reason, so they can believe in the truth of MC, and it's crazy. Crack in the back of these rappers, I'm passing these actors, I'm faster. Spitting metal, that's a ripping clubs forever. We becoming better, spreading love forever. Crazy. You hearing the
link in the comment, family.
You know, higher level thinking I come to show. Now
real
know. You see what they playing, they steady betraying the culture we making, exploiting and taking. Look at them faking what we are creating. Now you mistaken what's real and what's faking. This ain't what do for the money they making. They sell out their people, their culture, their nation. Sell out their soul for a radio station so they can be playing in heavy rotation. You see what I'm saying? Our culture they taking, but that's not enough. It's our spirit they breaking in. Only the culture can see what I'm saying, cause only the culture will see them betraying. You see what they playing, you see what they saying, and you cannot see us. Our people ain't slaying. Well, maybe you do it, then maybe you don't, and then maybe you will, and then maybe you won't. But it's our community that's losing hope with the greed and the crime, and the police are joking. And TV is playing that okey doke. A lot of people are dying. You see them joke with that cheating and lying. You seeking the vote when they telling our people now this is they hope, but then anything changed with the last vote. No, the time before that we pass on. No, oh, we been getting this chapter 11. Our racists with weapons are shooting our reverence. A message from heaven with all that you get and get understanding. Overstanding this lesson with all of the bling and the cash that you get, and you jumping for short. It's the boy you neglecting, the thieves and the liars. They all in your section. I'm bringing my people a different direction. Crazy.
Bringing my people in a different
my
direction.
Lyrics is crazy.
Bringing the people in a different direction,
so
man.
Crazy.
Show the KRS-One of that one, man.
They must be crazy.
They must be crazy, man. I could listen to that joint all night, man. I could just shut it down right here, right? But I could just shut it down right now. Them lyrics is crazy. The things they be talking. Shout out to the real warrior them, man. Them. Yeah, Zulu Nation forever. That's what's up, man. Yeah, Hannibal forever. That's what's up. Yo, man. Look, family, tonight is one of them nights. Straight up. It just one of them nights. And so I'm just drop some stuff real quick. I'm going to give you this right here. I'm going to start off right now. This goes back politically incorrect from June the 4th, 2021. I'm going to drop this right here. Straight up. I know some of y'all may not remember this. But in fact, let me just go take a quick look at it real quick. Yeah, this is going in the archives on y'all right here, man. This is the archives. Y'all may not remember this right here. So basically, he basically lied to the whole world, tricked the whole world into buying into this thing, and come to find out now that it was a hoax. I mean, I hear this. It was a hoax. So I don't know how they're going to deal with that. Like, I don't know how they're going to deal with that. I don't know how they're going to deal with it. Anyhow, family, this right here is a clip from a podcast we did back in June 2021. You got to go watch it. So I'm going to put that link up first and foremost here. In fact, I probably just repost it on the Politically Incorrect page. Those who are not on the page, make sure you go like, follow, subscribe to the page on YouTube. Same thing. That's what's up. In fact, we're trying to build this on a whole nother level now. We got some new plans, trying to do some shuffling around, got some new ideas. We coming. We're taking the people in a different direction. Anyhow, I put that link up. You got to go check this one out if you haven't seen it before, because I've come to realize that a lot of stuff, when I go back and check it, a lot of the programs in the past have been shadow banned, meaning that I might be able to see it, but you might not be able to see it unless you got a link. So now that I put the link right there, according to what I'm seeing, is shadow banned. But if you click on it and you can see it and you can hear it, just write in the comments down below that, yeah, the link live and it hot. Just type in it hot. And I would know it's smoking. You know what I mean? So let's go check it out and let me know if y'all can still access that, because from my knowledge, from what I'm seeing, it's kind of a shadow ban thing going on. But anyhow, check that out. Having said that, let me just keep this thing going for now. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to copy this stuff and download this stuff is because, let me just go ahead and just tell you this right here. I'm just going to copy the link one time. This was literally a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, or a little over a week ago, that it was reported on well, in Canada. Let me start with that first. Shout out to all the family in Canada, by the way. In fact, I got to link somebody with somebody tomorrow. And I just, yeah. Shout out to Candy Apple. You know who you are. All the Canadian family just logged on and logged in. Yeah, you know who you are. It's making it happen, each and every one. And to the family, and the congratulations to the family that know what I'm talking about, without know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. So congrats again. Life or more life, you know what I mean? One love always. Having said that, it's unfortunate. I got to tell the family, though, that Canada has stepped forward and made a bold move. In case you all didn't know this, let me go ahead and put that link up in the comments as well. Canada has gone ahead and started to censor information. It started off with Google to remove news from the search in Canada over new law. What that basically means is that when you go on Google now and you go in the search engine, you won't be able to search for news from nowhere in the world, based on the new law they have out in Canada. They're working on trying to put this in perspective. It means that people in Canada will no longer be able to use Google and go and search for news. Now, wait a minute. That's a joke, right? Anyhow, the link right there in the comments. Go check it out. It's a lot of information you're going to get tonight. Okay, Jackie said the link is working. Yeah, give thanks, family. Daffodil said, I'm not seeing no comments, period. Let's go check it out and let me know if y'all can see that. But this article I just sent you here is from Al Jazeera. Google to remove news from search in Canada over new laws. Y'all got to go read this article. It's an interesting story. Well, not story. It's an interesting reality that's taking place. Online privacy is a whole different conversation, family. Go check this out. This is just the beginning. And this is just the beginning. You know, a lot of stuff is going to happen in the next few months. A lot of stuff is going to start kicking off. You got to start paying attention. You got to start organizing yourself. Have conversations with your family. Have conversations with your WhatsApp groups. Have conversations with your church. Have conversations with your PTA group. You know, your work colleague, wherever you just start having conversations. And so, because, you know, people are starting to separate, lines are being drawn, fam. In fact, lines are drawn, people are starting to show you where they stand. Pay attention. That's all I will tell you, man. So that's the first one I want to give you. In fact, let me just play. Let's stay in Canada for a bit. Let's stay in Canada for a bit. Let me go a little further too. Let me copy this one here before I go to the other one. Let me copy this one as well. Let me switch up and go on this one. Now, if you think Google is the only place you will have that issue in Canada, if you're in Canada, guess what? Facebook. Yeah. Let me put that link up as well. Beverly said it's working. All right. For those who can see it, check it out. If you can't see it, let me know. We'll see what we can do for you. You can look for it on YouTube. I don't know if those videos are on YouTube, but you can check it out on YouTube. This is from the This is an article from the CBC News in Canada. Canadians will no longer have access to news content on Facebook and Instagram, Meta says. So basically what's happening is that if you're on Facebook and you're on IG and you live in Canada or the territory that is referred to as Canada, Maple Leaf, then what's happened basically is that they're kind of censoring you now and limiting what you have access to. Now, what they're doing on Facebook and IG is that they're literally not allowing you to search for news. No news. So you got Google on board, you got IG on board, you got Facebook on board, and this is just the beginning. I have a clip here. I want to play it to y'all. In fact, wait a minute. Yeah, I go to the clip. Right, copy this link down to family. Copy the link down. Make sure you got the link in the comments right here. Screenshot it, open it up, save it, go check it out. Be aware of what is coming. Just be aware, be informed. In order to make informed decisions, you got to be informed. So the plan tonight is to keep you posted. And this is just the beginning, because it's going to come to America, and eventually it's going to go to Europe, and it's going to come all down to the Caribbean. You know we're going to get a dose of this. These politicians too love to follow what the larger countries do. So we got to start thinking of ways how we're going to disseminate information and keep our people informed in these days in terms of getting accurate information and not being misled by false flags and a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're good at. They tell you one thing and they're doing something completely different. Okay? So let me just go ahead and just drop this video real quick here pertaining to Canada. Let me just go ahead and say this. Make this thing happen. Okay, here we are. Let's start with this one, family.
We begin with Meta's decision to end news access for Canadians on Facebook and Instagram. The company announced today it's officially starting that process, which will take a few weeks. That's in response to the passing of the Online News Act. That new law requires tech giants to pay news outlets for their content shared on their platforms. For more on this announcement, let's bring in the CBC's Sarah Galashan live. So Sarah, help us understand what this means for Canadians.
Well, so Andrew, this is a story that is right now making headlines right around the world. But if you're in Canada using a Meta platform like Instagram or Facebook, it's a headline you might not see today because they have begun to block news access. And certainly before the end of the month, you won't see headlines like that if you're in Canada using these platforms. I want to read to the top of the statement coming from Meta. They write, in order to comply with the Online News Act, we have begun the process of ending news availability in Canada. These changes start today and will be implemented for all people accessing Facebook and Instagram in Canada over the course of the next few weeks. The argument made by Meta has been that the act requiring tech companies like Google and Meta to compensate Canadian news outlets for sharing links to their pages, that amounts to a tax that doesn't in any way acknowledge the traffic, the free marketing that they are essentially providing to the publishers. As a result, Meta is now no longer going to be allowing links to be posted by Canadian news outlets to be viewable. That includes links posted by CBC. People in Canada can no longer share news links on Meta platforms. And this is, as I say, going to be starting today, going to take about 3 weeks, it sounds like, to roll out. I think important to note, Andrew, that Canadians are not going to be without access to news. They won't be getting them on those platforms, but they can still go to their news publisher of choice's URL, their website, and get their news there, of course.
So, Sarah.
All right. So basically, you understand the scam. Now, the gentleman weighing asks if this has to do with copyrights. That's the gimmick. Of course, it's copyright infringement they're claiming. You know how long that's been going on? And all of a sudden now, it's an infringement because they want to put a tax. Guess what? If they put it this way and you can no longer share information on these platforms, how many people you think go on the news website versus who go on the social media platforms, who research stuff on social media platforms? So automatically it navigates traffic away from certain platforms. Now here's the catch. When we reach a point where you can't actually access this information for a number of different reasons, because if it is that you can only get information from the, like, for example, let's use the CBC, for example, then you only have what they're telling you. Only what they're telling you. You can't even use their information to show, like what I would have done in the past, how they might say one thing, like some ministers in Barbados on their news, and then in another news clip, they show something completely different to create a content reel to show you the reality of what's going on. So the real information that should be coming out, you won't have access to that anymore. You won't have access to that, because then you're going to be forced to go to them, to their domains. But the problem is they not that's part of a larger picture. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. It's a scam. We'll get to that with it. They're not doing this as a form of copyright infringement. This is about control. And I'll show you the connection in a minute. Let me get another one real quick. Matter of fact, while we're in Canada, let's stay with Canada here for a second. Just my Canadian family, only because I got my people up there all now, that we gonna keep it maple leafish. Wait, let me not even go there yet. So while we in Canada, now in Barbados, we recently got some some cashierless cash out centers in a particular supermarket in a particular parish on the West Coast. Well, Canadians are looking at something a bit different. Check this out real quick.
Could robots end up stocking the shelves of your local grocery store? Don't laugh. It could be happening very soon. Canadian grocers are hauling in record profits these days, but that doesn't mean they're not looking to still cut costs. I recently talked to Canada's food professor, Dr. Sylvain Charlebois. He says he expects grocers to start employing AI-powered robots across the country.
Instead of running a grocery store with 80 FTEs, full-time employees, they could actually bring that number down to, say, 50 or 55 instead. And the way to do that is to use more automation, robotics, and AI. You can do that now by getting robots to fill shelves.
This isn't some science fiction scenario.
All right.
The robots in these videos are very real. In fact, they're already working at grocery stores in multiple countries.
With fresh products, inventory can turn twice, 3 times a day. If you can actually get someone else or something else to do that instead of a human, your costs become much more predictable.
The talk about automating grocery rolls was reignited when workers at 27 Metro stores in the Toronto area recently walked off the job, demanding higher wages and more full-time positions.
Yeah.
But the impact of that walkout could be felt nationwide.
Everyone is paying close attention to what's happening with Metro right now, because I think everyone knows that optics are against grocers right now, and employees have a lot of political capital. They could win this thing. They could actually get more money, and everyone wants that. The problem is that business models can't accommodate higher wages, so grocers will have to make a decision in terms of how to manage stores moving forward using AI, things like that.
With that in mind, do you see this spreading to other grocers?
Oh yes, absolutely, and that's
yes, absolutely.
Every other
Spreading.
grocer in this country is paying close attention to what's going on in Toronto right now, because it could actually have a ripple effect on the entire sector.
Aside from turning to AI to cut costs, grocers do have one other option to help cover rising labor costs. That would be hiking prices. Charlebois admits this is a possibility, although a very unpopular one.
Unpopular one, not in Barbados. They definitely gonna raise the prices. But family, check this out. When they start to brand these, inanimate objects to work human jobs, guess what? People are going home. People are going home. There's only so many vendors you can have downtown selling bananas. I mean, there's only so many bananas that can be sold. In fact, we sell 1,000 bananas a week in Barbados, and only 1,000 bananas going to sell, regardless of if they buy from one vendor, 10 vendors, 20 vendors, 40, 50 vendors. The point is, it means that somebody going to have to share less and less and less, because there's only a certain amount that's being bought and sold. So, this is how it is going to be, family. Pay attention to what's going on. I'm telling you. The link for that one is also below. Now, what does all this have to do? Yeah, we was in Canada for a little bit. What does this have to do with anything? I'm gonna give y'all a link right now. In fact, how is the best way to do this? Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Now, for perhaps copyright, speaking of copyright, because of copyright rules and regulations, I am just going to give you the link to this particular video right here. You can go and check it out. You must watch this. We're doing a lot of research on this stuff. Let me just go ahead and share it real quick. In fact, wait, hang on. Here you go. This video is about the UN's plan to control us all. This report is insane. It's the name of this video. It's from the Coin Bureau. And coin. Look, let me just put it this way. The link right here, I'm now posting this link. Make sure y'all go watch this video. And hold on. And again, if I play this, they'll probably block it because they have rights to their stuff. And I can't just play it. Like some videos don't, some do. It's getting real hot out here in cyber space, man. People getting real. Intellectual property is a real thing. But what I want to share with you is the brother asks about the copyright infringement. Now, guess what? Go watch this video that I just put up. And while you're at that, go ahead and download this link right here. Let me just put this in the comments as well. Go check this video out. Go check this out. This is a serious one. I mean, this is empowering. This had me like, whoa. And what they're doing in Canada with Meta, IG, Facebook, with Google, with the news reels and their domains and copyright, that's not what that's about. This video gonna put that in perspective. And to make matters worse, there's a document that I didn't hear about before. It's called our Common Agenda Policy Brief number 5, a global digital compact, an open, free, and secure digital future for some. For some. No, it doesn't say that. It says for all. For all. Now, what exactly is this? What exactly is this? I mean, we keep talking the what do you call it? The economic forum and this body and that body. Listen, family, I'm going to give you a link right now to this PDF file. Go download it, go look through it, and you're going to see what their plans are in terms of how they plan to globalize this centralize and control, especially censoring information online and not allowing people to access what they call, listen to me carefully, what they said it was disinformation. Not disinformation, but disinformation is what they're talking about. So, recognize what's happening. Recognize what is happening. This is not a joke, family. This these people right here ain't playing. They ain't playing. They're not playing. They've been trying all kind of ways to gain control slowly but surely. Everything they do is gain control. And, our people, unfortunately, are still busy partying and celebrating. If you ask them what they're partying and celebrating, the truth is a lot of people know that they don't want to continue life. They don't want to go on any further. A lot of folks just enjoying life as it is because it's like they don't feel that they have any hope for the future. They're not seeing it the way we're seeing it here in Politically Incorrect. But at least some of us know what time it is, and we holding the fort, keeping it steady. In the meantime, there's a somewhere overseas that robots serve you in a restaurant. Wow, yo, find that link and put it in the comments, Marie. Find that links and put it up. Let the people see what's going on, man. Beverly says she's so happy. Yeah, that's cool. This must be the rain, Beverly. It's the rain. Plus, it's a sign of Scorpio. Go outside and look up towards the southwest area in the heavens. You'll see the celestial body constellation of the Scorpio. But real thing, family. Let me go ahead and put this link up as well. Let me post this real quick. Yeah, okay, so the link is up there as well. I just put the link up. So you got the link for the documentary. And you got the link for this document right here. Like I said, a global digital compact, an open, free, and secure digital future. Listen to the word digital future for all. And that's by Coin Bureau, the website on the page on social media called YouTube. Go click on it, check it out, and you can share your thoughts later on in the comments as well. That'd be nice. Now, having said that, coin, speaking of coin, I think it's best I just go ahead and segue right one time into the other part, which I want to talk about. Let me just go ahead and get that stuff for you. Now, like I said, Worldcoin, what exactly is it and what's going on? If I could put it in my own words, I would say that once again, they're trying to trick us. I mean, they always come with some idea. Well, Worldcoin is this idea that they want to give people this, this so-called free money, simply because AI is going to take over the jobs. A lot of people robots going to be packing the shelves, no more cashiers, and a lot of folks going home. So we want to compensate you by giving you something called Worldcoin. For free. But you got to let us scan your eye first. And well, let me let this guy tell it. Let me let him tell it. Let me let him tell it. Pay attention to this one, family.
Worldcoin has been banned in Kenya, one of its biggest markup signups so far. In addition, Germany and France are coordinating an investigation into the company as well. But from an investor standpoint, this is not even the most concerning thing. The most concerning thing are the tokenomics and distribution for this coin and what it means for you as an investor. Let's listen to what the founders of Worldcoin had to say.
How does that actually get into people's hands, and what is like the distribution plan for?
Listen carefully.
How do I get Worldcoin, and how much do I get, and what are the details behind that?
Look, many of the details we can just not talk about here for the regulatory uncertainty in the United States. You're certainly aware of. So we'll not go too much into details here, but
they can't speak about the details. Interesting, but there is something we can see right away. Only about 1.5% of Worldcoin tokens are in circulation. This is another VC-backed token with predatory tokenomics. It has an insane fully diluted value of 24 billion with only 1.5% of the coins in circulation. This token may have potential. It may make money, but use it with caution. HODL Worldcoin? No. Scan your eyeball? No. Trade it? Maybe. But if you are trading this coin, just take caution. But millions are already scanning their eyeball in return for some free crypto. And there have been hundreds of thousands of signups in Kenya. But the Kenyan government has security, privacy, and financial concerns. The government is concerned by the ongoing activities of an organization calling itself Worldcoin, which is involved in the registration of citizens through collection of eyeball iris data. Accordingly, the government has suspended forthwith activities of Worldcoin. The Kenyan government needs more clarification. Sam Altman is still relatively new on the scene. Yes, he's been in tech for a long time in Silicon Valley, but to the general public, most of us just found out about him this year, and they want more details. I mean, look at this. This is Worldcoin's privacy data on their website. We do share your data in these limited ways with the Worldcoin Foundation, within our organization, with vendors and service providers outside of our organization. These categories include cloud service providers, SaaS providers, database and infrastructure management, data security, recruiting, communication, surveys, KYC. We can go on and on. External experts, specialist software developers, legal specialists, tax advisors, banks, labeling service providers, background check service for applicants and other orb operators, with law enforcement. I'm losing my breath reading this list. We may share your personal information if we believe that your actions are inconsistent with our user terms. We may share your personal information with our lawyers. We may share your personal information in connection with or during negotiations concerning any merger,
Personal
sale, or
information.
company assets. So while WorldCoin claims to be private, it may appear differently for these governments. All they want is some clarification.
Well, let me tell you something. I mean, I put this link up as well for this video. You guys can go ahead and watch that as well. Did I put this link up? Yeah, I did. Let me tell you all something, right? You cannot make this stuff up. I mean, when this first came out, this thing had, I mean, like the brother said, they had people in Kenya. I mean, they had mad people lining up. I mean, people all over lining up just to get their eyeball scanned by this orb. They bought this orb, put it right there in supermarkets, different locations. All you had to do was come, put your eye, get your iris scanned, and they would transfer, I think it was 7,000, this particular crypto coin to your account. And they promised to give you 2,000 every week after that, or every month after that. And a lot of folks went, free money, cryptocurrency, people went and signed up for it. But family, it started to raise a lot of red flags because all this stuff can be so hacked, your personal information. I mean, they can create fake, they could even like create a 3D model of a fake iris, put your data information in it, and have some fake people being created. It's just crazy, man. Like this thing here, there's a movie called Minority Report. Y'all remember that? Come on, man. Talk to me, family. This is one of them nights. Talk to me. Talk to me. Do y'all remember Minority Report? Man, I'm talk to me, family. Stolen African, I see you, family. Peace to you too. Islam, bro. Unlimited sharing. He said that's not limited. That's unlimited. Listen, they all up in your business. I mean, you ain't got no privacy no more. None. Jackie says she remember. If you have not seen the movie called Minority Report, you got to go and watch Minority Report. Minority Report, the movie. It's a different reality. Totally different reality. I think it's worth looking at. If you have not seen it yet, you got to go and check it out. Maybe I can pull it up and I'll let you have a look at it. Maybe if I can make that happen. We'll see how it goes. Maybe later on before we sign up, maybe I'll pull that one up. But as of right now, family, I'm telling you, this thing is no good. And it's everywhere. Black people, I mean, as always, free money. I mean, a lot of folks going to run and sign up like how they ran and signed up. Remember that? Run and sign up. But guess what? They offer you some free paper. In fact, let me give you 2 more videos. Let me give you 2 or 3 more videos, man. I ain't even playing. Let me look for 1, 2 here real quick. This one. This is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, this is a really good one. Let me get this guy's link here. Again, I'm not going to play this audio. This one in brand name. I've done it before, but I don't think I could do it at this point. And they had this part right here. I'm going to show though. I'm definitely going to show this part right here. I'm definitely going to show this part right here. So in this video right here, you're going to see folks queued up, and they show how people. This was somewhere in some other place. It was China or something. How folks were lined up all around, like just to get their joint scanned, get this free paper. So this is what was going on. I mean, it's going on. My thing is this though. My thing is this, family. This link right here, put that down there too. Go watch these. Y'all got a couple of days coming up. You got a weekend coming up. You got, well, not the weekend, because I want to talk this on Friday. So you got to watch it between tonight and tomorrow and Friday morning so we can get this thing happening. You got to watch these. Once you hear what these people are planning, you'll see how this is being connected. And the thing is, it's almost like a drag net, because it's coming from the larger countries and it's closing in. So at least let us be aware. Someone said earlier, I saw a comment that said, it said, whatever time we think we have, 2030 is it. Now, whether that may be or not, the reality is, in the land of the blind, yeah. So be informed, family. Be informed. Get the information and get information. Get the information and get information. That's all I got to tell you, man. You know, read between the lines. But go check that other one out as well. Another documentary that is giving up the goods and the info. You got to check it out. Let me just take it home a little bit too. There's a brother right here coming out of Africa. I mean, he talked about, actually, you know what? It's best to get it directly from. Let me go back here. Look, let me get this link too. Let me give y'all another one. I'm just gonna hit y'all tonight. All this information. You got to check this stuff out, family. You got to check it out. You got to check it out. It is an absolute must. It's a requirement. Let me give you all this one here as well. Here you go. This is from a brother out in I think he's also overseas in Africa. He's in Kenya. And Worldcoin explained why they're giving Kenyanese free cash. Kenyans getting free cash. But here's the thing. The reason why they're giving them the free cash, like I told you, is because they get the ice scan. Unfortunately, though, a lot of folks are saying it's a scam. And why they're saying it's a scam? Because you're giving up all your personal information for this cryptocurrency. And the reality is, if it goes bust and belly up and turn upside down like some have gone in the past, man, they got your data. They got your personal information. They could do so much with that. And the reason why they're saying they use this information is to create this safe environment to prove that you're a human in the metaverse. So you know what's coming. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. That's what they're claiming. They're doing this to protect the people from identity theft, which is funny because this thing can probably be hacked in more ways than one. But we won't even get into that. Anyhow, I'm going to put that link up as well. Let me know what your thoughts are, family, at this point in time. Are y'all aware of this thing called Worldcoin? Have y'all heard about it? The Worldcoin and the orb and the ice scanning. If y'all heard about this, put your comments below. Let us know. Let's take a different look at this. I want to. Let me see if I can get this here real quick. Cha. This is. Oh, by the way, the orb is connected to artificial intelligence. It's artificial intelligence that's scanning your eye. Now, why they want artificial intelligence having all this information on all these different people? Like, what's the point of that? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? That link right there, you can check it out. Somebody said, good night, everyone. In my opinion, there'll be a lot of changes. There'll be money, but can't buy food also with the heat. There'll be a climate lockdown. Persons don't want to go out at all in this heat unless they have to. Well, Rhonda, I can tell you something, right now, man, the weather seems so strange. It just a strange kind of weather. A strange kind of weather. You know, it's like a credit system where you get reward for certain good deeds and this kind of stuff. All this stuff is connected at some point. That document I gave y'all earlier from the UN, you got to look at it because it speaks of all these things because they're pushing the goals of the UN in terms of sustainable development. Remember those goals we talked about a few episodes back? Sustainable development. Yeah. All those are connected. They don't talk about it anymore in the media as much, but because the government isn't talking about it, doesn't mean they're not putting bills in place to facilitate these changes. And in most cases, they're not telling you what they're doing. Just every other week, you're hearing a new bill. You get new bills and you ain't seeing no receipts. Something ain't right. Said, sometimes I feel this is not real. I got to be sleeping. Seriously. I'm going to tell you something. If you don't know what's going on right now, you don't see what's going on right now, you definitely sleeping. So the fact that you feel it ain't real, trust me, you know what's going on, man. The social credit system, that's right. That's what it is, really. And it's connected. It is all connected. But go check that brother out as well. I got about 2 more links for y'all. I'm just going to drop them hot. the coming in. This is just crazy. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. Cannot. Let me give you another link right here. I'm just going to put the links up now. Yeah, this one. Let me give you this one as well. This is another one here, family. Let me go and put that link up as well. Worldcoin, family. These orbs, you might go around, you see them. Let me just go back there real quick. You see these orbs? The plan is to have you go and scan your eye. You see they got them in the malls all over the place. They got them in supermarkets. They say they're everywhere, and you just go up to it, you put your chin, whatever, you scan it, and then they look, man. Go watch this one as well. The link right there is in the comments. Go check it out. Said information due to the information. Read the protocols to the elder Zion. All things are connected in the global scheme, cashless society, plan set in motion by ones like Thomas Hagel. Yeah, somebody knows what's going on. It's good. I mean, one of these nights, a lot of individuals on here have a lot of information. Sometimes I said, I'm gonna open the lines. Come on in, share what you know with the people. Share. That's how we do this. Ones and ones who know stuff. The platform is here. Let your voices be heard. Think about it. How to get rid of a large number of people, scan the eyes and make a copy of them, then remedy them from existence as digital platformers, but use as any digital platformer, but use it as a number to show that they have to amount of people push through any agenda, but will never need you, the actual human, who will fight back. That is just reality. Facts, Kevin. That's facts, man. Clone you basically on a digital level. You don't even exist no more. They have you living in cyber space, and you don't even know that they got you representing you, and they represent you on another level. This is in the metaverse, no doubt. Crazy. Say I scan targeted marketing. I scan, then they call your name in the advertisement. That's right. Emmanuel, you need a Guinness. Facts, man. Facts, family. All I'm saying, right, is that in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. A lot of folks say, well, what you're going to do? You can't stop it. What you're going to do? That kind of mindset. I don't have that issue. We don't have that issue in Politically Incorrect. We do not have that issue. Let me give you another one here from Coin Bureau. Let me give another one here. Let me copy this link as well and share it. In fact, let me just go ahead and put this here. Let me see. Where is it? I'm looking. Hold on. Here we go. Is that it? Yeah, there it is.
Credit.
I'm trying to get at it. Give me a second. There you go. Let me pause it here for a second. Yes. You can always trust somebody to got the information on this thing. Let me just put this up real quick. This is another link that talks about this orb on Worldcoin in depth. Break this thing down to how it works, man, and how it is not safe. So although, I've not heard anybody talking about it in the media. I've not heard the politicians in the Caribbean talk about it yet. But I know that in Africa all over, especially certain places that they feel are impoverished mostly, so they can force people to accept this free currency. What I'm going to say is that I am sure they're going to bring it to the Caribbean the same way they brought the other stuff. You know what I mean? So just tell a friend and tell a friend, pass the word. A lot of folks and families right now are displaced for a number of reasons. They dangle free cash in front of families. A lot of people are going to run and take that. But it's a cryptocurrency. But if you don't have a digital ID, you can't access the cryptocurrency. And like my brother just said, bring up to Guyana, the whole of Guyana, like my brother just said, that goes back to the cashless society. So although you don't want to get the ID card and this and that, you're going to get this money that they're going to give you every week. You accumulating thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency, and you ain't got a digital ID card. How you going to use it? So now it force you to go get the card to access the money you're supposed to get because you give your eyes. But aren't the eyes the window to the soul? What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Connect the dots, family. Connect the dots. I'm gonna put this link up as well. Y'all have between tonight, tomorrow, and go watch this stuff, family. Empower yourself. Knowledge is the new wealth in 2023. Or when you at work, put your headphones on. Put one in though, don't put two in. Always keep one so you're aware of what's going on in your environment. You can always switch them out. Don't play it in the same ear all the time, for obvious reasons. I am just saying. If you can avoid the headphones, avoid the headphones. If you can't, well, you make a decision accordingly. Anyhow, family, I may have one more this year. I may have one more. Go watch Minority Report, family. Go watch that again, man. Go watch that again. I got one more. The dark truth. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all this one as well. The dark truth about Worldcoin. Developer explains. Yeah.
New crypto project that just hit the scene called, guys, everybody.
Yeah, this right here. Let me go ahead and let me play this one here a little bit. Let me drop this a little bit, family.
Everybody online is talking about a hot new crypto project that just hit the scene called Worldcoin. That's doubled in price since the first few hours of trading. This project aims to solve a massive problem that's plagued the crypto space for a very long time. But among all the hype, there's also a lot of pushback and confrontation because this project could have a pretty dark and dystopian outlook for the future. And I want to tell you everything you know in this video today, as a blockchain developer myself, works this technology on a daily basis. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory. And on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something you're interested in, then smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to this channel.
Make sure you go and check this brother out. He got a lot of information, like he said, on the blockchains as well. Become familiar with it because although you may not want to get involved in it at this point, it's still good to have the information about what it is. And that's some of the stuff we want to discuss coming into next week. Like I said, I want to deal with certain things that are happening now that we need to be informed of, including blockchain and what it really is and where is it going, this cryptocurrency, digital ID, all this kind of stuff. We need to really look at this thing. We're being sold a story and not being told the truth. It's time that we empower ourselves and know what's going on. And so go check this guy out.
And if you want to become a blockchain master, step-by-step start to finish, break into the blockchain industry, I can show you how to do that over at adaptuniversity.com/bootcamp. All right, so let's jump into this. Let's talk about Worldcoin. What is it? Why is everybody fighting about this project? Well, I actually talked about Worldcoin a couple of years ago on my channel when it was first announced. And since then, it's being developed behind the scenes. It just launched this week. It went up 2x in price within the first few hours of trading. And one of the big reasons for this, some of the reasons behind the hype of the coin, is it's created by Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, which creates ChatGPT. Okay, so if you, in case you've been living under a rock over the past year or so, AI has undergone an absolute explosion, and anything associated with AI is getting a ton of traction right now. And so, this project is created by the CEO of ChatGPT, basically, it's going to raise some eyebrows. Now, that being said, the project itself doesn't really have anything to do with AI, at least in the technical implementation. So let's dig into the details. What does Worldcoin actually do? All right, so the end goal of the project is to actually create a universal basic income, or UBI, okay? So why does it want to do that in the first place? Well, the whole idea is that basically, they're creating a lot of artificial intelligence technology. And the thought is, as you create more AI, it's going to, displace people's jobs. And therefore, there's going to be a need at some point to have a universal basic income because there will be roles that humans won't fill. And they need some way to distribute that. And their whole idea is to use blockchain technology for universal basic income. Now, there's one big problem with that. If you just had like a crypto wallet and you were trying to be like an airdrop hunter and like farm all these different airdrops, you could totally game the system and get way more money than you were entitled to. So in order to plug that hole, they want to create a way to prove that you are human so that you can claim your blockchain-based universal basic income. And that's where the big controversy comes in, is how Worldcoin plans to implement decentralized identity, basically. Okay, so I've been talking about decentralized identity management, or DIM. I actually coined that term on this channel for quite some time. This has so many use cases in blockchain besides just universal basic income, because think about it. With blockchains, everything is pretty much anonymous or pseudonymous, depending on how you want to think about it. When you're using a blockchain, you have a key pair, a public key and a private key, or I guess your address in this case, that everybody can see. And that address really is just your identity on chain, but it doesn't really have any more information than just like, what's your location on the blockchain. And you need a lot more than that to build, robust applications. Like, what if you wanted to own real estate on a blockchain and prove that you are who you are, prove your actual identity for like licensure, for like a passport maybe, or even like a credit score. You'd need something way more sophisticated than just a blockchain address. And that's the piece that Worldcoin is trying to solve in this case, to claim universal basic income. And so that's where the big controversy is. So what
it really is, like I said, it's supposed to be proof that you are who you claim you are in a digital world, in cyborg space. Deep. That link is also up right there. Go check this brother out, Gregory. Go check it out and see for yourself. And yes, you will get an A, Beverly, once you complete your homework assignments. In fact, you'll be so empowered that A will stand for alpha for sure when it comes to the pack, because you're the one that's informed the most. Anyhow, family, that's a lot of info. No info overload. Some of y'all might burn out on this, but man, this had me like, yo, we keep getting distracted with all these other stuff going on. And while we're doing all this other stuff, there's a deeper, more diabolical wave, tsunami coming. And we're not even informing the people and preparing the people. The biggest issue in Boris right now is this social security. Family, there is not going to be any, listen to me very carefully, man. And I don't mean to rain on nobody parade here, right? I ain't going to say this without apology. There is no longer a social security system. It is an illusion. It's hope. It's a promise which is going to comfort and make a fool out of a lot of people. Whatever they tell you they're going to do will not be sustainable, for the simple fact that they're rolling this project out as we speak. It's being rolled out simultaneously. So while we over here debating what seems to be something that's noble and legitimate, there's an undercurrent that will undermine that in leaps and bounds, man. In leaps and what good is a pension if they're going to give you a social credit score and an income just because? What you need a pension for? What you going to need a pension for if they're going to be giving you money every week in digital currency and cryptocurrency? Family, be wise, family. Be wise, be wise, be wise. There's something called controlled chaos. Controlled chaos, family. Now, don't get me wrong, those who have been paying in, and so to Marcy Weeks and the whole crew, because they're making people aware of what's going on. But let me say this, I'm going to say it again. Stop paying them cats that money when the week come. Stop it. You go ahead and march, protest, do whatever y'all got to do, support anything that's going to bring awareness. For me, it's about awareness. But what I'm aware of is that there's no such thing as Social Security. It is a done deal. That whole thing went bust way long ago. In fact, this is Wednesday. Friday night, y'all going to see. Friday, y'all going to see. I ain't even going to say. Join us on Friday night. Politically incorrect. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. We have a special guest. Do not miss Friday night. I won't even call her name right now. That'll send a lot. I should call her name. I don't know if I could call her name yet. I'll ask her if I could call her name. Yeah, I'll ask her. But I've seen the documents. I've seen a lot of the information. I am like, whoa. I've seen documents regarding the National Insurance Company. Yeah. And how money was coming out a long time ago. I've seen documents, man. Lots of documents showing money coming out for investments left, right, and center. A lot of them belly up, which tells me that these were investments, or they just trying to find ways to empty the coffers and make it look legit. You know, disbursements for false projects and failed initiatives. There ain't no Social Security, family. You getting an allowance when the month come, make that do. Just sit back and we're gonna take it from here. But go ahead and scan the eye first. We need to enslave you and steal your soul. Anyhow, family. Let me just go ahead and get out of here, man. Let me just get out of here. Y'all be thinking I'm playing. Did y'all remember the movie called Minority Report? Y'all remember that? Minority Report? It was DreamWorks. Remember Minority Report? DreamWorks? All kind of technology. The future can be seen through the eyes. Through the eyes. Anyhow, go watch that, family. I'm not even getting into that anymore for DreamWorks. Call me in the morning, but I owe them a check. I'm up out of there. Nope, won't be me. Anyhow, family. We out of here, man. We out of here, man. Let me. I know that y'all right now. I know a few folks got some. Shout out to Andrew, by the way. I that's all I can say right now. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I am speechless. I am speechless. And y'all will soon see why. Oh man, y'all hear why, actually. Well, see and hear. See and hear. That's right. That's right. Get back to nature, build communities, and grow your food. Teach your children the ways of your ancestors. Build trust among your brothers and sisters. I salute that 100%. Shout out to Fade, who is currently practicing all those principles. Shout out to Fade. In fact, if you're interested in being a part of the Fade community, the number's on the screen. Give us a call. Area code 246-838-8253. Area code 246-838-8253. Give us a call, send us a WhatsApp message, and someone to get forward to you as soon as possible, for certain. But it's about building communities and building trust. I agree. Teaching the children, empowering the children, taking care of our elders, and sustaining ourselves on all levels. That's just a facts. Those are all facts. Not at all. Would not miss that program. Beverly, I telling you, Bev, I telling you, that is not something you want to miss at all. At all. At all. I done talk straight up. Word up. It's the words used for spells from ancient Greek. That's right. Hidden secret. Man, crypto. That's right. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yo, give us a call, man. Give us a call. Let's have a conversation. Natalie, I see you. We'll definitely watch this one. Listen, I'm telling you. What is this, Andrea? Netflix? This is to rent or buy. Is this Minority Report? By any chance? Yo, speaking of minority, yo, what's that? Oh man. Yo, I had 2 documentaries I wanted y'all to watch on Netflix. Oh man. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? Did I gotta check my phone. I'm gonna post it. Yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. They had two. You gotta watch them. I mean, they were so informative in terms of this day and age. It blew my mind. Like, yo, they giving it up. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Cause Netflix got a lot of crap on it too. I mean, I'm just being honest. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Somebody know what's going on. 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 INS is the government's petty cash tin. Yep. 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 So one coin was another coin launched with a blast. And then years later, it was basically fraudulent cryptocurrency scam. These schemes and means and ways, man. Crazy. Kiki boys and boys in the band. Look, family, don't let them fool you. Here, that's all I got to say to that. Don't let them fool you one bit, man. That's just my reality, man. For real.
Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check, 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 check.
Okay, word. We got the sound. Let me know.
I'm going to pull this forward, though, man. This is my family loving the KRS one. A little more KRS. Old school family.
Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check, check, check,
Check it, family.
Okay, word. We got the sound.
Listen
Let
to
me
the
know when the
message,
break's coming
family.
in.
Nah, there's no break. I'm just gonna go straight through.
Straight through.
I kick that shit.
Heaven sent, I can prove this. Any crowd, turn me up loud. KR will move this. Long before Eazy-E, this MC, he was ruthless. Kicking rhyme, spitting rhyme, written rhyme, freestyle. I do's this. Who's this? You don't know me, homie. I'm the one and only. I turn your tool into a toll. Tell you you owe me. You ain't gotta go to the past to know me, homie. I'm KRS-One. My power is now. Ekatoli. These rappers are bony and lonely. I'll catch them coming out of Shoney's. I don't Oscar or admire, they baloney. No phony. I spit for the time from the mind. So when I spit off the head, of course I'm ahead of my time. Yes, I'm better with rhyme, and it's evident I'm the lyrically benevolent kind. This you never gonna find. I'm spitting plenty medleys. This is work, not a job. Rappers are crying like a boss in reverse. They solve. That's when they get robbed and disappointed. They not anointed, get them set up like an appointment. I spit the same heat you like to joint with. Fire, spit the truth, no liar. Heaven sent, this is higher. The mic cooks, I write books. The heavyweight champion. The song becomes a knockout with the right hook. I'm raw, meaning not cooked. These fake rappers heads are down, cause in the face of KRS, they do not look.
They do
40
not look
cal
when it
style,
comes to
I'm
manual.
like big drums. When I heat up the club to 420, it's done. Light up the cheeks with the chunk. I teach when I come. Knowledge reigning supreme. What these rappers speaking is dumb. It's a treat when I come. I'm not what you used to. I'm the return of Khufu all over these tracks like choo-choo. I'm the guru. So when my teaching premieres, it's gangsta. Hitting you and your man in the same car. These whack rappers, fuck who they are. KRS is like a hooligan. Hitting them all with the same bars. Hooligans hitting them with the same bars. Your whack style just ain't ours. Venus to Mars.
Let me stop, fam. I got that part of me. I got to pull that, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna get this, man. I hope y'all get this though, because a lot of y'all ain't gonna this like one of them. Phew. Yeah, back at you, man. Touche. Yeah, we got the ace, man. We got the ace. We got the ace. Listen, family. All I'm gonna say is this, right? In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Don't ever forget that. You know, regardless of what's going on around, what's happening, bear in mind, man, get information and get information. Get things in order. Get your family in order. The operative word there is order. Straight up. Yeah, I know. The minute, the energy just, it said pure fire spitting. See, sis, peace to the Maroons. I see you, family. I see you. Yeah, that's fire right there. I know they're fighting for the fire, man. They're afraid of this fire, especially with the sun one. Especially with the sun one. They got to be afraid. Why would they not be afraid? But guess what? We're going to still spit that fire. Let the sun shine, man. Let the sun shine, man. Let it shine, man. Let it shine, man.
Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check.
Okay, word. We got the sound. Let me know when the break's coming in.
Nah, there's no break. I'm just gonna go straight through.
I kick that shit.
Heaven said I can prove this. Any crowd turn me up loud. KR will move this. Long before Eazy-E, this MC, he was ruthless. Kicking rhyme, spitting rhyme, written rhyme, freestyle. I do this. Who's this? You don't know me, homie. I'm the one and only. I turn your tool into a toll. Tell you owe me. You ain't gotta go to the past to know me, homie. I'm KRS-One. My power is now. Acting totally. These rappers are bony and lonely. I'll catch them coming out of Shoney's. I don't Oscar or admire, they baloney. No phony. I spit for the time from the mind. So when I spit off the head, of course I'm ahead of my time. I'm better with rhyme, and it's evident I'm the lyrically benevolent kind. This you never gonna find. I'm spitting plenty medleys. This is work, not a job. Rappers are crying like a boss in reverse. They solve. That's when they get robbed and disappointed. They not anointed, get them set up like an appointment. I spit the same heat you like to joint with. Fire. Spit the truth, no liar. Heaven sent, this is higher. The mic cooks, I write books. The heavyweight champion. The song becomes a knockout with the right hook. I'm raw, meaning not cooked. These fake rappers' heads are down, cause in the face of KRS, they do not look. 40 cal style, rap-a-pum like big drums. When I heat up the cup to 420, it's done. Light up the teach with the chunk. I teach when I come. Knowledge reign is supreme. What these rappers speaking is dumb. It's a treat when I come. I'm not what you used to. I'm the return of Khufu all over these tracks.
Not
like
what you used to.
I'm the guru. So when my teaching premieres, it's gangstar. Hitting you and your man in the same car. These whack rappers, fuck who they are. KRS is like a hooligan. Hitting them all with the same bars.
Give us a call,
Hooligans hitting them with the same bars. Your whack style just ain't ours. Venus to Mars. I'm teaching with bars. Spitting these bars. My youngins under 21 can't even get into these bars. So I don't blame them if they're not seeing these bars. Cause when I hit them with my universe, all they seeing is stars. Speaking of bars, when I spit one, you can see it's all about impact over an income. The big one, multi-directional and exceptional. 10 of my first 20 albums are all collectibles. You feel the heat when I'm next to you, truly legendary. Underground, undetectable, and revolutionary. Most of what's going on today, you know we knew already. I tried to teach our people about poverty, it took too many. It shook too many. We can see what a curse is. So I re-emerge to show these youngins who the first is. The minister, frying rat chickens like churches. And the worst is seeing your temperature taken by nurses. IV bags, your family picking out hearses. It's like you at the Barclays Center, you won't survive these verses. Sprite means spirit, so I obey what my thirst is. The whole planet, so-called Earth, is what my turf is.
Hold up, yo, I got this. Yo, this is about to be fire. Levels is on point. You sound good out here. Let's get this project started.
Man, I thought we was already doing that, man.